Hello, Evan Randy here, working on my cousin's Ford Ranger here again today out in the shop. Again, my cousin's 2000 Ford Ranger 3-liter motor here. If you watched the last couple videos here, we pretty much rebuilt the entire top half of the motor there, starting with the heads on up. We got it running here again, and it's not running quite right, shall we say, everyone. So we're going to be working on this here again today. If you watched the end of last video, well, let's just say for the last 2 days, we've been really perplexed on this, really scratching our heads. So I'm not sure if the last video made a whole lot of sense or not. As I said in the end of last video, and that's going to be a fun video to edit, to try to make it cohesive, because, again, we're just like all standing around scratching our heads like, don't know. But anyway, we do have some ideas, and they're still the same ideas yet. I want, number one, bad fuel. Number two, we put something together wrong. Number three, we got something we don't know about. Or number three, I should say, maybe bad fuel pump. Or number four, we got something we don't know about. So yeah, anyway, working on this here again today. We're going to start with something I know how to do. We're going to replace the, it says ABS sensor. This is supposed to be a wheel differential sensor for the rear of the truck here. We do have an ABS code on the truck here. So this is a relatively simple fix, hopefully. You know, $10 and we can clear that code, we're hoping. Because we got a whole bunch of error messages related to a failed rear differential sensor on the diff there. So we're going to replace that for starters, everyone. And then we'll see what's about the motor. I'm thinking maybe for starters, once we get this done, we'll maybe pull some spark plugs, take a look at those again. As I noted last video, spark plugs on this side didn't look too bad. Spark plugs on this side were blacker than black. So, yeah, not sure what's up with that. Also, if you didn't watch the last video, again, the engine will run. We actually just had it running here maybe about 30 minutes or so before I started recording this here. When we ran it for, I don't know, 20, well, I don't know, maybe it wasn't quite 20, 15 minutes. Let's say it was 15 minutes. So again, we do have a check engine light on. Check engine light on is for the engine running lean bank 2. So this side of the motor is running lean, which would make sense because we had the spark plugs on this side look questionable. Spark plugs on this side do not, which I find weird. Okay, whatever. We also have a catalytic converter that was glowing cherry red. Now, we didn't run the truck long enough this time around today to get to that point. I don't think that's a good idea. So we made sure we shut it off before that. Again, it might just be bad fuel. I don't know. Really don't know. I did stick my finger down in some fuel here. And yeah, let's just say, everyone, it might be bad fuel because that is a pretty rancid smelling fuel, I think. As far as fuel goes, not that fuel is great smelling in the first place, but that stuff smells awful. Okay, like I was saying, I want a job we hopefully can do. The sensor, I do believe, is that one right there at my fingertip. So we'll get that replaced. Doesn't look like it's too hard of a job here. Okay, everyone, that job is done. Nothing to that. Now, like I said, I'm going to pull the spark plugs back out, at least on this side again. I want to see what they look like after we ran it for another, I don't know, maybe a half hour or so running on the spark plugs here at this point. Sometime yesterday, and then another, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes or so here today. So let's get those out here a minute and see what they look like. let's call this Exhibit A here, and Exhibit B. This would be driver side, passenger side, bank. As far as I know, everyone, this is considered bank 1. This is bank 2, right? Yeah, bank 2. So anyway, these are the ones on the passenger side here, right? Yeah, passenger side, bank 1. And like I said, everyone, these spark plugs, I would say these look pretty good, right? I mean, there's a little bit of white on them. Cleans right off. It's not like baked on, nothing like that. They all look, I mean, this one has a little bit of black to it, not bad. This one here, about the same, not bad. A little bit of white on it again. It's a little blacker than the rest, maybe. The first one here looked really good. Is that, yeah, that one or whatever. Then we get to these, everyone. And keep in mind, there's maybe, I don't know, let's say 20 to 30 minutes of running on these, something like that. Blacker and black. Blacker than black. I mean, look at that, coming off on the glove, everyone. Yeah, and these are after I cleaned them from yesterday. Fiddling around yesterday, everyone who pulled the spark plugs, like, wow, those are kind of black. Well, let's clean them up, see if it makes a difference. Yeah, it does make a difference. When the truck did start after that, by the way. Yeah, yesterday's video, we were just all over the place, everyone. So, yeah, let's see what's here. Well, not sure what to say, everyone. Okay, thoughts. Bad fuel. Okay, how come it's one side, not the other? Bad fuel pump. This is the secondary side on the fuel pump. That would explain that, if you ask me, And so, we got enough pressure on this side, the first side. Pressure on that side's getting a little lackluster, maybe. Kind of sort of makes some sense, but not, I don't know. Don't know. Not convinced it's the fuel pump here either, everyone. Yeah, we're getting a couple of occasional weird readings, but then when the truck is running, the readings are within spec. We're supposed to have, 40 to 60 while running. We have 60. So we're right solid where it needs to be while running. Starting up seems to be, like I said, a little lackluster, but, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, well, everyone, I cleaned them up the best I could here. Just used some carb cleaner there. Sprayed them down, wiped them off. They definitely look, better. Definitely not near as good as these do yet, but oh well. Yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Well, we'll see what happens, I guess. Fired right up. Again, I don't know that that necessarily means anything. We've had it run before, so my brother's going to be on his way over here in a minute, and hopefully we're going to clear the codes back off this. I got a computer I can do it with too, but he got one. He has one that connects to his phone, makes it really nice and simple. And I don't have my computer here at the moment to do it with anyway. So yeah, we're going to clear the check engine light. I noticed the I forget where it was here again, but ABS light is off, everyone, so that is good. Apparently one little $10 sensor there fixed the ABS problem. So that's a pretty easy fix for ABS, I would say, everyone. We'll see if that light comes back or not. But yeah, we're gonna clear the check engine light a minute and see what happens. Okay, well, we're taking a little quick trip down the road here. It's running. Sounds like it's missing a little bit here yet. That's a little better. That's a little better. Check engine lights are out. We cleared the codes there, by the way, so that's why we have no codes. See if we can not kill it, because I would like to get back home tonight. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now she's got some response. Got some jittering in the steering wheel here, I've noticed. I'm not sure if that's just because it hasn't ran for a while. We need to get the power steering fluid back through it, or what's up with that. Yeah, definitely you can feel it in the steering wheel. That's kind of odd. Let's do some laps here. What's that whining sound? Oh yeah, now she's got some power again here. Yeah, I can feel the power. Ah, power steering. I checked the fluid, everyone. It shouldn't be low. Wow, that makes some whining noise, don't it? Yeah, wow. That is the power steering, all right. Well, now, don't you just hate it when that happens? Okay, well, everyone, we're back on the shop here. Ended up having to back down the driveway here in order to get in the shop, because otherwise, with that hanging down there, it would dig into the gravel and stones on the driveway. Not sure how much is left of it there. I haven't checked it yet. I didn't really have a way to hold it up while going down the road, so I went down the road probably about a quarter of a mile or so with it dragging like that. I'm actually surprised everyone it held up. I figured it'd like buckle or cause the rest of the muffler to break off, but it's all there yet, I guess. I'm not sure what failed or why it failed yet. We'll have to look into that. That'll probably be tomorrow, because I think we're going to wrap it up for today's video, but yeah, and needed muffler work anyway. So I guess this just forced the point. Okay, so on that note, everyone, yeah, I think we're going to wrap this video up here. Actually, seems like it's running pretty good. It's still like hitting and missing here a little bit. I'm not sure why it's running better all of a sudden here, everyone. The only thing I can think of is the fuel is now, or the better fuel maybe is mixed in or it's finally gotten through the system. Maybe we just didn't have the fresher fuel in it yet. Again, we didn't change out the fuel in the truck here. We couldn't figure out how to get the fuel out easily. Emphasis on easily. Maybe there is an easy way. I'm not sure. We did try siphoning it, by the way. You can't get a siphon down in the tank here. At least we couldn't figure out how to. So, which doesn't particularly surprise me on a lot of newer vehicles. So yeah, we were going to see if we could remove the old fuel. That just didn't happen. What we did instead is we poured 5 gallons of new fuel in it, plus put some of the fuel injector cleaner, bad fuel. I forget what they call that stuff again. It's for neutralizing bad fuel, as they say, which, like I said, when we put that in there, the truck really did not like that. It didn't like that at all. So, but yeah, it seems like it's running pretty good. It's not maybe 100% yet, but we'll see once maybe what we should probably do, maybe just run down to the fuel station now that it's actually maybe, well, we don't have a license on the back, so maybe that wouldn't be a good idea. Maybe we should just can it into it. Just happened to think of that. It's like, yeah, there's no license plate on the back. That probably wouldn't be good. I mean, the fuel station, there's only one about 2 miles down the road here around the corner. Chance of seeing a cop between here and there, probably not good, but still don't want to take that chance. Anyway, yeah, like I said, everyone, we'll see what's here. Maybe we'll try it again tomorrow, see how it runs. Hopefully maybe tomorrow we'll fix that exhaust there as well, or do something with it. I'm not sure what, but we'll look at that. So anyway, on that note, everyone, thanks for watching. Comments or questions, be sure to leave them down below. And till next time.